Huh. Finally. Another 5 hours to go before I'm off the hook.
Hanging in there, Ed.
As always, Emmett. You?
The same. May I join you?
By all means. How's the family?
Good. I keep my sister on her toes along with her husband, and I spoil their sons like crazy with candy. Just living the dream of being the fun uncle.
Sounds like it. Nothing illegal, I presume.
Nah, it's only illegal if you get caught. And what about you? How's the lady friend?
Still out touring with her dance troupe. They won't be back for another month. I'm expecting a letter today, or at least sometime this week.
Well, at least you're keeping contact.
Yes, but nothing is better than her presence.
So, there a ring on that finger of hers, along with a necklace around her neck yet?
Emmett!
It was an honest question, Edmund. I mean, for heaven's sake, how long have you two been courting? Ed? You still functioning in there?
6 months!
Okay, so not that long, but she's practically got you wrapped around her finger. Why not take the next step? I mean, you do love her, right?
More than anything. Bridget's my world along with my love of building. I just want to be able to provide for her and be the husband she would want. Some broke manufacturer lackey is not something a woman of her class would want.
Ah, come on, you're not broke. I mean, we aren't the best paid job, but come on. You're good at the whole managing your money thing.
Budgeting?
Yeah, that. You're good at that. Yeah, with the working class, but that's nothing, Ed. She loves you for you, I would hope.
She does. I just want to be better. She deserves better.
Ed, what she deserves is the best you can give. And where you are currently is the best you can do right now.
Won't be for long. Just another month and I'm out of this manufactory. I'll finally have enough money to open up my own shop and buy a ring and necklace for Bridget. I just need a few more dollars, and then it's off to a better life.
Sounds like you got a plan, my friend. But just don't forget the things that matter. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Good. Shoot, break's over already. I swear they get shorter every time. See you around, Ed.
One more month. Then I'm never doing this again. All right. Quick trip to the post office, then straight home. Scott Ritchie?
Well, if it isn't my favorite regular. What can I do for you, Edmund?
Is there any mail for me today from... you know?
Ah, Miss Bridget. One moment. All the way from Central City State.
Goodness. She's farther out than I was expecting.
Well, she is part of one of the biggest dance troupes here in Hiatus. It's no wonder they made it all the way to Central City State to perform.
And I couldn't be happier for her. I just eagerly wait for her return.
And I'm sure she eagerly awaits you to read that letter and write a reply. Now, I better see you in here in a few days with the letter canister addressed to her.
Sir, yes, sir.
Good. Now get out of here.
My dear
Edmund. Central City State is more amazing than I ever imagined it being. Oh, how I wish you could see it. They have some of the greatest technological advances in STEAM technology that our dear hiatus could only dream of having. If there's ever a way, I want to be able to take you here so you could see it for yourself. Because I don't think any description I could give would be able to truly describe it. Our troupe is doing well in the city. People have really enjoyed our performances and even threw flowers onto the stage after a finale one night. The best part for me, though, is that I've gotten to meet some of my idols like the sunflower dancer from Eden. She gave me some pointers on how to improve my technique and even gave me her mailing address. She wants to keep in touch. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, Edmund, I really wish you were here. I'm having the time of my life, but nothing would make it better than having you by my side during all this. So I could look out into the crowd and see those deep blue eyes as I dance. I look forward to returning home. I miss hiatus, and I miss you. I can't wait to see your latest inventions and toys. They're always such a pleasure to see, and it's always so fun to watch you get so excited as you explain what they do and how they work. I look forward to next month when we see each other again. With love, Brigitte Martel. P.S. I put a little gift in the canister. Hopefully no one in the mail system stole it. It's nothing big, just something you can wear on your tie and it matches your favorite vest. I hope you like it.
Oh, Bridget. One more month. Just one more month. There we go. More gears. Guess they're in high demand this week. It'll be over soon. Just keep working and the time will go quicker. Then it's an appointment with Dr. Carter before I can go to the post office. Oh, sweet mercy. Thank you, Mr. Roberts.
I swear I ought to have a word about this with Mr. Roberts, about these lazy bums who basically ditch work for these events. He's got to have noticed this is causing a problem production-wise.
Oh, I'm sure he has, but not much he can do. Let's remember, we may be part of a big manufactory, but he can't go firing people willy-nilly. While he's gone, well, he can't really say much to the upper class about those parties. They could easily get him into trouble.
True. Ah, well, guess it's just what we're gonna have to deal with. Hey, you hear about all that weird stuff going on over in Central City State, or just Lumen Solemn in general?
Define weird. We always got weird stuff going on in all of Lumen Solum, the good and bad kinds of weird.
The weird disappearances. You know, all those missing people cases that have been popping up as of late.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing about that. No one has been able to make any connections either. Every victim is run from all parts of the class scale, and while they basically have nothing in common, it's just random. It's one of the most bizarre things the forces have seen according to the papers.
Yeah, though gotta say, whoever is behind it is quite the mastermind. Not saying I want them to get off scot-free, but I find it interesting that they've gotten this far without being caught. I mean, it's been going on for bloody well months now.
Well, I'm sure they'll catch whoever it is eventually.
Gossip will be gossip. And I know for a fact many around here just love exaggerating the truth about stories they hear.
Have you been doing the stretches I recommended to you for your hands, Edmund?
Yes.
Been remembering to take time off at the manufactory?
Yes.
Been eating enough?
Mostly.
Edmund, you're scrawny enough as it is. Let's not make it worse.
It's not intentional, Jack, I swear.
Uh-huh.
No, really. I barely get enough food in while I'm at work. Sometimes because the breaks are so short or I get caught up in socializing.
What about the beginning meal of the day? Do you at least get that in?
Most of the time, if I don't fall out of bed when I realize my alarm clock didn't go off properly.
What am I going to do with you?
I don't know. Chop me up into bits and sell my parts on the black market?
Very funny. Well, it seems everything checks out, and I'm glad you didn't miss your monthly checkup this time. I hope you have an excuse for last time.
Did my letter not get to you? Work went overtime, so I had to miss.
The mail system can be finicky. I swear, we need more phones like they do in Central City State. It would make communication so much easier.
Well, maybe I could fix that.
I'm sure you could, but you've got a lot to worry about right now. Like your current job?
Not for much longer. Once this month is over, I'll have enough to open my shop.
If you say so. Just some notes and my bill for the month. Also, please be careful when walking out after dark. I know we're a small little town, but things can still happen.
Of course. Though everyone knows that. Did something happen?
Don't know if you read the papers much, or if you listen to gossip, but there has been a lot of weird disappearances going on around the country. Central City State has been getting hit the hardest, but it's not limited to that area. I just worry about it possibly coming here.
I've heard about it, but I just figured it was blown out of proportion by gossip like every other piece of news.
Well, it is real. I can tell you that much.
Jack, did you lose someone?
I have a brother who lives in Central City State, or I should say lived there. He was filed missing quite a few months ago, when this whole thing started. I don't want to believe he's linked to the disappearances, but something in my gut tells me otherwise.
Jack, I'm so sorry.
I'll live. I'm sure he's somewhere. I know it. I just need to find him. For all I know, he probably got lost because he wandered off somewhere. He always had a bad habit of wandering off and getting into some kind of trouble. Typical Dante.
Is that his name?
Yep, Dante Carter.
I wonder why I haven't heard of him until now.
Well, didn't really have a reason to bring him up. I've only known you for a few months after all. Sure, I don't mind you calling me Jack, but hey, gotta keep some secrets to keep you on your toes.
True, very true. Tell you what, if I see him, I'll drag him right back to this medical office, or your home, ASAP.
Thank you, Edmund. Though, just so you know, this is what he looks like.
Noted. I'll do my best to remember that.
Thank you again, Edmund. Now get out of here before the post office closes. It's rude to keep a lady waiting.
Will do! See you next month, Jack!
I swear, sometimes Edmund reminds me of you.
Come here, you little buggers. Oh, I gotcha. Come on, it'll be good for ya. I won't make you stay, but at least stay for a few minutes. Get some food, socialize, dance, and most importantly, unhermit for a bit. Staying cooped up all day is no good for you.
Emmett, I had a long day yesterday. Your idea of loosening up is not the same as mine.
I know, but it's my job as your friend to get you out of that comfort zone of yours.
Oof!
I'll be keeping an eye on the clock here on Main Street. You're required to stay for 10 minutes. If you're bored out of your mind and you want to go home by the time those minutes are up, then you may leave. Deal?
Deal.
Good. Now if you'll excuse me, I got a sister to harass.
Just perfect. Well, wouldn't hurt. I just want to go home.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am?
Are you by yourself?
Sort of. Well, a friend brought me here, but went to go be with his family. I don't mind it, though. I usually prefer keeping to myself. I'll actually be leaving in a few minutes.
I see. Well, since you have some time before then, would you like to dance with me?
What?
You don't have to if you don't want to, but I love getting to know strangers through dancing.
Well, I would be honored, but thing is, I don't know how to dance.
Then I'll lead. Hey, relax. Just keep your eyes on me. Don't look at your feet.
Right.
See? You got it.
Thank you, Miss...
Brigitte. Brigitte Martel.
Pleased to meet you, Miss Martel. Edmund Wilkinson at your service.
Edmund. Such a nice name. And please, just Bridget will do.
All right,
What do you do for a living, Edmund?
I work at the manufacturer in town, but I eventually want to open my own shop to sell my inventions.
What kind of inventions?
Well, a variety of things, from household tools to toys for children to play with. I admit I'm a jack of all trades when it comes to my craftsmanship, but household tools and toys are my favorite to make.
That's incredible! I'll definitely want to see your shop when you open it.
Thank you. What about you, Miss... Bridget? What do you do?
I dance. I'm part of one of the troops here in town.
I see. Which one?
The Forces of Nature. I'm the fire dancer.
You're the... Miss Bridget Martel, it is a huge honor to meet you.
So, you've heard of me?
Heard of you? I've seen you perform. Goodness, how did I not recognize you? You and your troupe are amazing, but your dance number in particular is just graceful and dreamlike that I can't tear my eyes away, and you're beautiful. Oh goodness, what am I even saying?
So we are amazing in every way, shape, and form. He really is a huge fan of the dancers here, especially the Forces of Nature. Doesn't help you guys use classical music for your dances, which, by the way, he's a huge sucker for.
Emmett, stop, please.
What? I'm just helping you out here.
You really are amazing. Sorry, I stepped out of line.
I'm flattered by your compliments. I don't usually get many, so I'm honored that you liked my dance in particular, Edmund.
You're welcome, Bridget.
Would you do me the honor and dance with me again? I want to finish this time, and I'd like to get to know you better.
If you're sure.
I am. After all, I only dance with gentlemen.
Perfect. Just perfect.
Don't know if you read the papers much, or if you listen to gossip, but there has been a lot of weird disappearances going on around the country. Central City State has been getting hit the hardest, but it's not limited to that area. I just worry about it possibly coming here.
Disappearances. You know, all those missing people cases that have been popping up as of late.
Don't make any connections either. Every victim is run from all parts of the class scale, and well, they basically have nothing in
I
common.
have a brother who
It's
lives
just
in Central
random.
City State.
It's one of the most bizarre
I should
things
say
the forces I've
lived
seen
there.
according to the papers.
He was filed missing quite a few months ago, when this whole thing started.
Though gotta say, whoever is behind it is quite the mastermind.
No. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. No one is going to kidnap her. She'll be home soon, and everything will be fine. Please come home safe. That sounds like it's coming from one of the generator rooms. Hey! Stop what you're doing!
No, I won't stop. I need the parts, and what can you do to possibly make me stop?
I'm not afraid to use this wrench. I'll call security.
Security's fast asleep. As is your boss. And anyone else I could find who would still be here, even with the festival going on. So you're all alone.
I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid to use force.
Show me then. You'll most likely bleed to death before someone finds you. I wonder if I should grant you mercy and just kill you now.
No, please. Please don't.
You know what? You deserve to die a slow death for trying to stop me. And even if you do live, you get to lose that arm thanks to where I shot you. Which is a shame for you, considering that's your dominant hand, if I had to guess from how you were holding that wrench. So, you'll be out of the job too. So, slow death or a long miserable life? I like both those outcomes better than just killing you on the spot. I'll keep this as a reminder of you. I can give you this. You're at least braver than those others who tried to stop me before I tracked them. Reason I gave you the real gun.
Bridget, I'm sorry.